The second season of the popular TV series Ginny and Georgia was released on Netflix on January 5th and immediately gained a foothold in the first position. We decided to find out how another story about parenthood and difficult teenagers captivated a global audience. Make sure to watch the whole video. We've saved the news about the next season for the end. What is the Ginny and Georgia series about? A 32-year-old woman named Georgia, Brianna Howie, with a troubled past and 2 children, moves to a prosperous New England suburb to start a new life. Her daughter Ginny, Antonia Gentry, was born when Georgia was 15 years old. The family also has a small 9-year-old son, Austin, played by Diesel LaTorraca. While Ginny's storyline revolves around her adaptations to her new 5th school and resembles a typical teen drama, Georgia's life becomes more and more like a crime detective. Before we continue, if you like content like this, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing for more videos about your favorite shows and films. Also, don't forget to let us know which season of Ginny and Georgia you like the most. Why is it so popular? Viewers became interested in the series not because it's a unique project of its kind, but precisely because of the familiar genres and themes that combined into one exciting and bold show. For example, this is similar to the iconic Gilmore Girls because the relationship between a young mother and a daughter is also shown here. Georgia is raising a teenage girl, although she herself can hardly be called an adult and responsible person. And then there's a second child, a boy who grows up without a father and is bullied at school. But Georgia tries to be a good mother. She decides to teach a lesson to her son's main abuser, arranges the perfect birthday party for Ginny with spa treatments. She also talks openly with her daughter about sex, and in the first episodes takes her to the gynecologist for birth control pills. With Desperate Housewives, the show has a secret in common, which is hidden by a seemingly prosperous family. We learn that 2 of Georgia's husbands died, and from one, she inherited a large fortune. Periodically, we're shown her flashbacks from the past. She ran away from home, wandered around the country, starved, and even managed to change her name. She used to be called Mary. With teenage series in the spirit of euphoria and sexual education, there's a lot in common. At least literally in the second minute of the pilot, we are reminded of the need for contraception. It raises issues of addiction and mental health. Young heartthrob Marcus, Felix Mallard, the bad boy of the series, is an alcoholic teenager. Kathy Douglas's character, Abby, suffers from an eating disorder and her parents divorce, while Ginny finds solace in self-harm. Her father's also black and her mother's white, so the girl's trying to figure out her identity. In addition to her, there's another biracial child in the series, Hunter, played by Mason Temple, who is half Asian. The number of topics covered, of course, overloads the TV show, but this doesn't make it less interesting. On the contrary, each viewer finds his own pain point. What does the press say about Ginny and Georgia? IndieWire says that Netflix is betting on the soap that goes to the top. Bridgerton, Emily in Paris, Ginny and Georgia. Soap operas have become a niche for original streaming series. 2 main reasons. They're always in demand and they are perfect for binge watching. Basically, these are dramas by genre with low stakes for the characters. Most of the shows are geared towards a female audience, but try to appeal to different ones. The show is trying to be everything to all people. The typical Netflix soap is all-consuming, but ultimately forgettable, writes the author, who sees Ginny as a mixture of euphoria and the version. Vulture likens the series to a layered appetizer of nachos, cheese, salsa, beans, and jalapenos. One layer is a resemblance to the popular series of the 2000s Gilmore Girls. The other is sharp turns into a crime drama and episodes about self-harm. The third is a light teen comedy. And at the same time, all layers are combined with each other. Here, the author also sees echoes of Euphoria, as well as How to Get Away with Murder and Something Wrong with Kevin. This rather refers to Ginny's brother, Austin, a Harry Potter fan who has not yet learned to control aggression. After the first season, The Guardian wrote that the series is a special kind of trash that needs a separate award. Suggested nominations are Most Absurdly Entertaining or Series Where Desperate Housewives Meets Gilmore Girls. The author compares the plot with a noisy river. A lot of things are passing by you, and you feel that the source of this river will never dry up. The Rolling Stone appreciated the contribution of the creators of how self-harmful behavior is shown on the TV screen. Previously, this topic was more of an occasion for jokes. For example, in The Big Bang Theory, they joke that after Sheldon's lectures, you want to cut yourself. In Ginny and Georgia, self-harm is dealt with as a serious problem. We see Ginny trying to lighten her skin, where 3 scars are already visible nearby. What about a 3rd season? In old interviews, showrunners said they were planning a story arc for as many as 4 seasons. Sari Lampert has yet to confirm this in a conversation with Deadline that she's working on a future installment. There have been no talks with Netflix about a 3rd season. They're quite consistent and thorough in their actions because they have their own strategy. I think we will find out about it after the final numbers and ratings, but I hope that we will see it, and it will be a wild ride. Deborah J. Fisher, co-writer, added to her words in the wrap. We love telling these layered stories. It's the best thing about drama. The main thing is that everything is balanced. As soon as the characters are together, something immediately appears that tears them apart. The plot immediately becomes multifaceted. I love how the 2nd season ended, and this story should have a sequel. So that's it, folks. We hope you enjoyed the video. We appreciate your support and can't wait to hear from you. What do you like about Ginny and Georgia the most? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time.